Everyone's got their favorite part of the Derby Festival, but mine, without a doubt, is the balloon glow and the balloon race. It is so much fun to see the balloons flying over the sky. But today we're here with SkyCab Balloon Promotions to try it out for ourselves. How are you doing today? We have Brian. He's going to be taking us up in the air later, and I'm so excited.
It's a perfect day to fly. Can't wait.
It is a perfect day to fly. It's kind of breezy, but not too bad. And I heard you don't even feel the wind when you're up there.
When you're standing in the basket, it feels like nothing. It's perfect.
Okay, sounds good to me. So what inspired you to get started in hot air balloons? This isn't, your average hobbies.
I started doing this when I was 14 years old, and I've been doing it my whole life as either a career or a hobby. And I was just fascinated with it from the first time I saw one, and I just never stopped.
Wow, I mean, I can't blame you for that. I mean, growing up in Louisville, seeing them all over the skies, it's just so much fun to see them. And it just puts you in that Derby spirit all year round, really, when you see them. So you all have a few different sizes, right? How can people decide what size balloon they would need for their own ride?
Yeah, so smaller balloons take less passengers, larger balloons take more passengers.
Yes, that's obvious.
And you can actually take up to 8 at a time in one of our balloons. And it just depends on how many people want to go on a particular day. Like the balloon we're going to fly in today, a Pilot Plus 2 is perfect, and it's just made for that.
Perfect. And I hear that you've also won the balloon race a few times yourself.
I have. I've been lucky enough to fly in the event. This will be my 41st year competing in the event, and I have won it, yes.
Okay, what's your secret? How do you steer up there? Are you trying to get fastest or first?
So the goal is to be the most accurate. And the most accurate is the one who uses the wind to his advantage to go a little more left or a little more right and get yourself to the target. Today, as we climb up, we're going to turn to the right, and as we descend, we're going to turn to the left. By going up and down, we can make the balloon go generally where we want it to go.
Okay, I had no idea how any of this works, so I'm so glad to get a chance to find out.
Sure.
So once we get done with the ride, we come back down, then what happens?
So after, we always have to celebrate with champagne.
Oh, of course we do.
So this was actually a tradition that was started from the very first people that ever flew balloons. Now, when I was a little kid, I got taught all about the Wright brothers and how they were the first people to fly. That is totally false. The Wright brothers were about 125 years behind two brothers named Montgolfier.
Okay.
The Montgolfier brothers were French.
So always brothers, I guess.
Absolutely. So when the Montgolfier brothers discovered hot air ballooning, they found that when the balloons would take off and fly, nobody had ever seen anything like this before. So when the balloons would land, landowners would come out and they were scared because they see this big balloon with flame and smoke, and they thought, oh my God, what is that terrible, evil thing? And so people would come out and they would literally rip the balloon to pieces and chase them around with pitchforks and knives.
It was like a dragon or something.
It was terrible. So after a couple of flights, one of the guys said, I've got an idea. And he decided he was going to carry a bottle of champagne with him. On the next flight, when he came in for a landing, he held that bottle up so everybody could see it. They assumed he's a nice guy because he was carrying champagne.
Yes, he's bringing a gift for the hostess.
And so everybody had some champagne and they left the balloon alone and everybody was safe.
Okay.
So today we carry that tradition forward, except usually we don't have to bribe anybody. Normally we get to drink it ourselves.
Okay, that's good. We're gonna be landing in kind of just a random field.
Exactly.
So it's good to have. It's good to have.
100%.
Well, that's a fabulous story. So for someone who's never done this before, what would you recommend they know going into it? Like myself.
Well, it's going to be a little intimidating for the first minute and a half or 2 minutes, and everybody looks around and goes, oh my gosh, what's going on? And then after they get up there, they're like, wow, this is awesome. And everybody just calms down and it's wonderful. Take a lot of pictures. It's quiet. We talk to kids from 500 feet above the ground. It's not like anything else.
Oh my goodness. Well, I am so excited to try it out for myself. I guess let's just go ahead and go on up, right?
Absolutely.
What's the first step? How do we get up there?
So we're going to inflate the balloon, put air in it, heat it up, take off, and go cruising around the sky.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, without further ado, let's get to it, huh?
All right.
All right. Go easy on us, okay?
We'll take it easy.
Okay. Well, we have officially made it up into the air, and I am so excited to be here. We have our fearless pilot, Brian, joining us. How are you doing this morning? You feel calm and ready to keep on flying?
It's awesome. It's a beautiful day to fly. I mean, just look. You can see 30 miles in every direction, maybe even 40 that direction. We got two other balloons flying. We got downtown Louisville right behind us. I mean, it doesn't get prettier.
It really doesn't, and I got to tell you, I'm not scared at all. I mean, this has been a huge bucket list moment for me. I've been so excited to do this all morning, but I thought I'd be at least a little bit intimidated or a little bit scared, but it's so smooth and it's so beautiful out here this morning. I mean, and there's so much to see. Is there like one landmark or anything that you really can't wait to see every time you come up?
Oh, I mean, Kentucky's just a beautiful place. I mean, we've got water, we've got trees, we've got grass, we've got everything. It's just gorgeous. So no, nothing in particular. I mean, I just love Kentucky.
Me too. And it's the perfect time of year to love Kentucky. You know, we got the balloon glow coming up and the balloon race. And are you guys going to be participating in either of those?
We are. And in fact, this is my 41st year flying in the event.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, I am so excited to see that, and we'll be rooting for you guys, obviously.
Good. Every once in a while, I have to do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's so neat. I mean, it really is just like you'd think it would be, but it's way more special. And I'm just like, I don't even know what to say. And I'm just having such a good time. So, you've all been in business since, I think, 1996,
Yep,
correct?
absolutely.
And you've just expanded into North Carolina.
Correct.
You have any other plans to get even further?
Probably not, but we'll see. We're thinking about Phoenix, but we'll
Okay.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, does the climate of a place have a big, big effect on whether you can or
It
cannot fly a
does.
balloon?
You need to have nice weather. You need to have nice places to land.
Okay. Well, speaking of landing, is that something we should be scared of?
No.
We don't have landing gear.
We do not have landing gear. We're just going to come in and touch down and just kind of drag to a stop a little bit, very gently.
Okay.
And that's the way we stop.
Perfect. Well, so if somebody is so inspired by this, how can someone get a hold of you guys to book a private tour or just come out and see y'all at one of the Kentucky
Yeah,
Derby
they can
Festival
just go to
events?
the website, skycabballoons.com, and just log on and just book a flight.
Okay. Well, that sounds great to me. I definitely recommend booking a flight. This is so much fun. It's beautiful. And it's also just such a great height. It's like when you first get on an airplane and you can still see all the little people and everything. It is so cool. Well, if you see a blue and white balloon drive past you today, wave, all right? Until then, go check out their website.